Take a break. You send me your AM phone, anybody anywhere, from W2VW at 28
Mike 0, Japan, Charlie, Foxtrot.
M0JCF, you're out of Illinois.
A very good afternoon. The name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm just down there in the southeast of England, about 15 miles southeast of the city of London itself. And I'll give you a report on the next over, but hearing you earlier, you was peaking 5 and 9, but now you're about 5 and 5. Back to you.
Roger. Yeah, the band is not stable. I'm hearing a lot of stuff from across the pond, and none of it is fully stable. All the signals to work. I think you're about a 5 and 5 with good audio here. Sounding okay. Go ahead.
Oh, well, thanks for that, and lovely to get you in the logbook on AM. As I say, I heard you calling and speaking to somebody about 10 minutes ago, and I was just above you on about 29050 calling on AM using 25-watt carrier and a 5/8 wave antenna, and a G station came back to me and said not a lot going on basically, but there's David just down there on 980, and I thought, yeah, I've just heard you, but you seem to be in full flow, so I've come down and here you are. Just wondering what equipment you're using, David. I'm using an IC-7300, so not a traditional AM rig from the past. And as I say, the antenna's quite simple, 5/8 wave vertical, and yeah, running 25 watts carrier, just peaking about 80 watts, I suppose, on the speech. Back to you.
Yeah, real good. Fine, everything. The only thing I missed was your name. What was your name?
Apologies, it's Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and as I say, just about 15 miles southeast of the city of London, out there in the suburbs.
Yeah, okay, I'm being in the suburbs, M0JCF. Manufactured US 9500. One from the 5 kilowatt broadcast rig, and another one from 1937 1 kilowatt RCA broadcast rig. So it's a pile of stuff cobbled together, and I just got it working. So tickled here to be running it on 10 meter AM and making some signals mark M0JCF from W2VW.
Yeah, W2VW M0JCF returning. That's absolutely fantastic listening to that lineup. I mean, you really are an enthusiast. I've the last few years been getting into vintage and homebrew radios, and as I say, today I'm using a very modern radio. I've just bought a lot of KW radios, but none of them are AM only. They're all SSB. But you know, we're getting there slowly but surely, and once I've got the foundations in my property to take the weight of all of those old radios, I'll start going down the ex-government and military route. I used to, when I was younger, I used to buy, you know, ex-military radios, and mainly for the lower bands. So it'll be quite interesting. I've got some more time on my hands now. I retired last year, so I've got time to actually, you know, indulge myself and start getting into the more ancient AM stuff. So I look forward to working you with ancient radios in the future. But your signal is on the QSB and drops down to about a 3 and 2, and then peaks back up to about 5 and 5, 5 and 6, sometimes 5 and 7. So I won't hold it with you. As you say, the band is a bit unstable, especially for AM. So I'm going to wish you all the very best. 73, thanks for taking the call. An absolute pleasure pleasure. And you're my first AM contact of this season overseas. I think the last time I was working AM was last winter, at the tail end of winter, so at the beginning of the year. So I look forward to many more contacts with you, and when the band's really stable, we can really rag you and put the world to right. But until then, I'll see if you can work some more stations, and have a great weekend, David. Whiskey 2, Victor Whiskey. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Fox.
M0JCF from WCCW. Okay, Mark. And just stayed in Illinois for a little bit and went back up again. So I got that you got the KW manufacturer radios, or have been in the past, and all the military stuff. You guys have a very nice group of AM and military enthusiasts over there across the pond. It's wonderful. We've got some of that here too, but we've got really nice crowd of people. Once they find out some news is open, they're able to get on here, which is really just a lot of fun. I mean, even if you get on with a 7300, better than nothing. I get on the air with my 2X440, which is a horrible radio. I just around without that. I haven't modified the one that I have here with that other side. So, you know, sometimes when the band is open and it's unexpected, you use this app. That's great. So thank you, Mark, for the call. And you're doing okay. The band isn't that great, so you're going to have a lot of fun with that. Like you say, when things are more stable. 7-3 for now, and we'll look for you again. Enjoy JCF. W2VW.
Yeah, thanks a lot, David, and it's great to hear the voice on AM from across the Atlantic. And until the next time, I say have a fantastic weekend, and bye-bye for now. M0 JCF is now clear with Whiskey 2, Victor Whiskey.
Yeah, cheers. Talk to you again. Anybody else around here on 10 meter AM before I take a break? W2VW, Southeastern PA.